Hi, and welcome to Devotional Body Worship. Devotional Body Worship is an incredible, sensual, sexy way to connect with our partner that also doesn't have anything to do with sex. It's a great way to get the erotic body moving and going, and also a really beautiful way to connect us into more transcendent states of being. So devotional body worship is a practice that I developed about 5 years ago after having practiced and taught traditional body work for many, many years. And then I had this strong desire to take aspects of what I did in traditional body work and take them more into the intimate world. And this can be with your partner, a beloved, or even just with a friend. You can make this as erotic as you want, or also as PG as you want. And the reason why we do this practice is to really begin to awaken our senses and our pleasure in a whole nother way. So often, for example, with massage or sex, there's not a lot in between. There's either kind of typical, like massage, you have to know what you're doing kind of massage, or there's sex. And so I'm inviting you into a whole new way of getting to work with the body that encompasses all this in between. So in this practice, you can do that, like I said, as PG as you want, or you can actually take this into a more erotic sexual practice, which you'll learn in coming videos. So in this beginning video, we're gonna learn just some of the basics. And so the first part of the practice will be learning and incorporating the 4 elements of nature into massage. So we're going to begin with earth, which is going to be a more compression style technique, which we'll teach you. And then moving into wind, which is going to be a much more energetic technique. And then we're going to move into the sensual, which is going to be in the water, where we're going to use a lot more massage and oils into the body. And then the last technique will be fire. And so the fire, we bring on more heat into the body through rapid movement. And also you can use fire elements such as hot heated steam towels. If you're really practiced, you could use some dripping of candles. You can also just use heating elements like heat pads to really bring in the fire, as well as just your own fire in your own body. All right, so what you're gonna do with a partner, if you have a massage table, fantastic. Most of you probably don't have that in your home, so you're welcome to use the floor or the bed, but just find yourself in a place where you can get very comfortable. If you're using the floor, I highly recommend a lot of blankets, a lot of pillows. I will be working on a massage table today, but all that I do on the massage table, you can also do on the floor or the bed. But just make sure that you move your body and get comfortable in a way that really supports you, because again, this is about not only giving pleasure to our partner, but it's about being pleasurable in our body at the same time, that we receive pleasure by giving pleasure to our partner. All right, so for this practice, it's going to be very simple today. You don't need anything too wild. Mostly these are going to be just things that you can use from home, but today the only thing I would invite you to bring into this practice might be some oil or a nice lotion that can glide well. Traditional lotion doesn't glide very well. It's meant to be absorbed. You can also bring elements such as the heat packs. Like I said, you can bring scarves. If you happen to have plants like roses laying around, you can bring roses. And then in our more advanced classes, we'll teach about other things that you can bring into the practice to get the senses going. But for today, we're just gonna keep it basic and simple and get ready to practice a really pleasurable experience.